The attorney for the families of Dejuan Pettis and Cedric Hayden Jr. are firing back after an autopsy was released by the Macomb County Medical Examiner. Vici joins us from the scene of that deadly accident with more on whether or not this new information could affect the legal case against that officer and that family. Gino?
Yes, well, attorney James Harrington with Feiger Law. Now, remember, he represents the family of the victims in a civil lawsuit. He says this new information changes nothing.
This is another form of victim shaming.
James Harrington, the attorney for the families of these two men, 34-year-old Cedric Hayden Jr. and 33-year-old Dejuan Pettis, says he is not happy about this autopsy report. It shows Hayden Jr. was driving under the influence with a blood alcohol twice the legal limit when the two were struck by a speeding Warren police officer back in September. The two men died at the scene.
This release of whatever this is has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that Officer Burke was breaking the law many different ways. He was speeding. He never illuminated his overhead lights or sirens as required by law.
Late last month, Warren police officer James Burke was charged with 2 counts of manslaughter. He was pursuing a suspect here on Shaner near Prospect Avenue without sirens flashing and driving more than 100 miles per hour before crashing into the SUV carrying the 2 men. Harrington says this autopsy report has been withheld from his legal team for the past several weeks.
You know, I've told everybody that we've been asking for these records. We've been asking for all records for over 8 weeks. And we called the Macomb County Medical Examiner's office, and we were informed that the reports aren't ready yet.
And as far as Hayden Jr. being intoxicated, Harrington says it shouldn't affect the charges Burke is facing, and also says it will certainly not affect the 2 separate $100 million civil lawsuits filed by the family against Warren PD.
You know, to answer your question, Gino, this has absolutely no effect on our case because the conduct of the officer is undeniable.
In Warren, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.